evening. My name is Carolyn Madden, and I'm a member of the League of Women Voters of the Ann Arbor area. This year, the League of Women Voters is celebrating 100 years of expanding voter rights, educating voters, and shaping and influencing legislation at local, state, and national levels. The League works to increase understanding of major public policy issues and seeks to strengthen and broaden knowledge about our forms of government and democracy. While the League is nonpartisan and does not support candidates or parties, we do take stands on issues we have studied. One of the League's most important goals is to assist voters in making informed choices at the polls, and thus we bring you tonight's program. I welcome you to our Zoom Meet the Candidate event for the Washtenaw County Commissioner District 6. 2 candidates will be on the ballot for this position in the general election on Tuesday, November 3rd. Each candidate was invited to participate in tonight's event. One of the 2 candidates, Ricky Jefferson, will not be attending. As there is only one other candidate, the League is allowing the remaining candidate, Mr. Tom Banks, to participate in a new format. The changed format includes a 1.5-minute introduction, followed by a 3-minute opportunity to highlight the issues facing the county commissioner. A timer will be alerting the speaker when his allotted time is up for each segment. It is now my pleasure to introduce Mr. Tom Banks. You may now begin your introduction.
Thank you for having me at your forum, even though it's just me. I am a lifelong Michigan resident. Was born in Detroit at Women's Hospital. I think they've renamed it since. I grew up in Northville, Plymouth, and went to high school in Tecumseh, Michigan. Graduated from University of Michigan in 1977, and from EMU, got a master's degree in 1987. I've been active in the Republican Party, I think, since about the 90s, when I kind of woke up to what politics was about, and kind of formed my views as a conservative. I value the founding principles and doctrines of the founding fathers, and wish to conserve those things. A lot of the values or issues that are predominant today are we're tending away from those things. We're losing our foundation, and my goal is to preserve that foundation and to preserve the American way of doing things. You're muted. Carolyn, you're muted.
I usually tell the candidate that. I'm sorry. Okay, thank you. So now we're ready to hear more about the issues you consider important regarding the county commissions. You'll get 3 minutes for your remarks.
Well, the issues, I guess, before the county, I kind of think that the biggest issue in the county is education. It's always been education, I think, for the last 20 years or so. I would like to see choice in education. I'd like to see people be able to choose different options for education, as far as public or private or secular or religious schools. In the county itself, in the commissioners, I guess I would like to see a more efficient county rule. I think there's waste that can be addressed. I think there's things that the county commissioners get involved that are unnecessary for the commissioners to be involved with. I'd like to see our taxes reduced and just an overall more efficient operation. I am pro-life. I would like to see that our county money is not being used to encourage or promote or pay for the killing of unborn children. I think those are kind of the main things. I am concerned about our lack of diversity in our county. We're really underrepresented by conservatives, by Republicans, by pro-life people. And I've just seen lately, there's a lot of, I hate to say it, but racism and bigotry in our county. There's a lack of tolerance for people with different viewpoints. Especially we're seeing that in this election cycle. People that are pro our President Trump, I think are being discriminated against. I personally have been assaulted myself for being pro-Trump. So I think there's just a general lack of civility that really needs to be addressed, and it really needs to be addressed by the Democrat Party because they are the ones in power. I would like to have a voice in that conversation, but if I'm not elected, I will not have that opportunity very much. So those are the main things that I'm concerned about.
Thank you very much, Mr. Banks, for participating in this valuable session. All our candidate forums and Meet the Candidate events will be available for streaming on your computer or smartphone. Go to our website, lwvannarbor.org, and look for the link to the programs. In addition, these programs can be viewed on Community Television Network. Please urge your friends and neighbors to watch these programs too. For additional nonpartisan information on candidates and ballot issues, go to vote411.org. The League's Voter Resource Guide covering local, state, and federal candidates and current proposals that will appear on your ballot. As a reminder, all registered voters may cast an absentee ballot. With the challenges that have been created by COVID-19 and confusion regarding registration and voting procedures, the League encourages you to vote as soon as possible after you feel knowledgeable about the candidates and ballot issues. The most important thing is to make sure you vote on the November 3rd general election. Thank you.